Hey, good morning. This is Derek Demore with Futures Demore and Futures Networks Live. Real quick, going to do opening bell and look at the markets and see how we can not only make positive points for breakfast, but also to see what the markets will be doing for the rest of the day and maybe where we're going to finish. So opening bell was one of these that, we just bottomed out. If you look at the dailies, we were at basically the bottom of the day. One of those that the last 2 days seem to be repeating where end of day, it goes way up. Then over the night, it comes way down, almost saying, hey, US, give me your stimulus check money and let's get in at the bottom of the market and ride this back up to the top. So with that in mind and opening bell and just our signals being for a long, I went long. And it basically was one of those that if you got in, it didn't give you a limit order. I actually got in a little bit earlier. So 39, 35, 50. I kind of was anticipating there was a double tap here. Good signal, broke a channel. So I got in right at the S1, just a fuzz above it at 35 and took this all the way up to 44. So it's a 9-point move in 5 minutes. And so that was a great opening bell. And then it looked like it got a little overbought and it kind of was petering out. And I think some people started to go short after that, which we did. I got in short at, right, that doji. So, I just barely got in at 45.25 and then I got out at the 38.50. So I got in at 45 even and got out at 38.50. So that was a good morning. So let's look at the dailies and see what's happening. So this is later in the day right now. It's about, sorry, there's a lot going on this morning, but it's about, it's almost 1 o'clock Eastern. And this was one of those where, again, it was at the bottom this morning, went all the way up to almost green to 58.50. If you look at the 60-minute, there was a lot of reasons why 58.25 to 60.25 was a good spot where this was going to turn around. So it rode up, came to here, and now we've had a massive pullback, which might be a different playbook than yesterday, because yesterday, as you can see, the last 2 days, we've gone way down and then ended way back up and then kicked over. Yesterday was the same, went up all the way down and then ended the day green. Today we kicked over, I don't know what it did, but I think it went up and then it went all the way down, ended the bottom this morning, and then it went all the way back up to 58.25. So right there was where we were just a little bit ago, and now it's come way back down. Now, where is this going to end up? Here's the 10-day moving average, the EMA. We might get down to there today, might even get down to here. I don't know. It was looking long, but right now there was a few little giblets of information that were kind of less than tantalizing. So that might be a little bit of pause today. But man, with all the stimulus checks coming and everything, I think people are going to want to try to put the money into the market. So I wouldn't bet for much of a turnaround and then eventually getting back to testing the all-time highs. Now, the MNQ has been, fairly bullish as of lately. We've stayed above this 12.8 number, and we've been above the 10 period. Well, right now we're just starting to close below the 50 moving average. The 21 is right at the 50, and the 10 came up and touched. So this is a really interesting look. If we decide that we're going to break down, this might come down and break below this 782. So we'll see what happens here. Could get a retest of this down channel that we were in. Boy, let's look at the 5-minute and just see what it looks like here. We are breaking below the most recent lows. We're in this zone back right where the 200 day was back here. So we are below that. So this is looking bearish right now. We are oversold, but this does look like, we might have a little pullback, but man, end of day, we could be testing this 12,800 again today. So let's see what happens there. And last but not least, looking at the Russell. Now the Russell was within this kind of triangle that I had put. We broke out, kicked down. It was the most bullish. Now it kind of was looking a little bearish, but now it's kicked over and gone up to the R1. So this is kind of a no trade zone. I don't really know what this is going to do. I mean, it looks bullish right now still, but it's hard to say. Let's look at the 5-minute and see if we can glean. Oops, sorry. It's showing a look that I like. Oof, man. It's going on the 4 sigma. So I think we're going to have a turnaround here because that's about a 75% retracement. Go back up, test the 200. If we can get back above the 200 and the 10-day or 10 period, then I like it. Otherwise, we might be staying down. Gosh, this is a tough call. That 2300 spot looks like where we're going to have a battle, but I don't know if it's going to get back down there today. I mean, this looks like the retest and a bounce back up higher to maybe all-time highs again, not today, but soon. So recapping. Oh, and I did want to tell you about a video that I'm going to post. It's the law of large numbers in futures trading. And it really comes down to sticking to your plan and just trading how you do. Take every trade that fits your zone and you'll see what happens. And want to see, leave a comment if you like the video, because I could post more of these to kind of link with becoming a better and more profitable trader in general, not just futures, but across the board. So we are price action traders. You're welcome to join us at Futures Networks Live. And thanks for subscribing and liking this if it's helped you to become a more profitable trader. This is Derek Demore with Futures Demore. Aloha and mahalo.